اللهم صل على محمد وآل محمد.
As we are already discussed, the literal meaning of hijab is the covering, okay, in front of non-mahram, and it is very important in Islam. And this is not only the law of Islam, but it has been ruled in other religions before Islam as well. So it has been there. It's not that only the hijab, the concept of hijab or modesty is in only Islam. No, in other religions also, in Christianity, in Judaism, there is a concept of modesty. So inshallah, as I mentioned, the literal meaning of hijab is curtain, or in fact, but will understand that in fact hijab, we will try to understand its broader meaning, the philosophy of hijab. It means a behavior that helps maintain the standard of modesty, not just a piece of cloth. And if we see the term hijab in Quran, in Surah Ahzab, the word hijab in Quran, this is the ayah of the Quran, and you ask his wife for something, ask them from behind a partition. So the literal meaning of hijab is partition, and that is purer for your hearts and their hearts. And many people say that why women are always targeted, but the concept of hijab, Quran mentioned first. Quran addresses the men about the hijab of the eyes, about lowering the gaze. If you have noticed in Surah Nur in verse number 30, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is addressing first the men. قُلْ لِلْمُؤْمِنِينَ يَغُضُّوا مِنْ أَبْصَارِهِمْ. Say to the believing men that they should cast down their glances and guard their private parts. This is better for them. So first ayat, in this 30th ayat, first Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addressed the men. And then in 31st verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala addressed the women. قُلْ لِلْمُؤْمِنَاتِ. Say to the believing women that they should cast down their glances and guard their private parts. So lowering down the gaze, hijab, aankhon ka hijab, is the first step toward real hijab. This is called the haya, the sharam, the modesty. And the first step is that. And obviously the second step is about the hijab of the body, and we will say in later sessions the concept of hijab, and then we'll talk about the conditions and all the rulings regarding hijab. But today, as our topic was modern women versus hijabi women, so we will see today, we will focus on hijab is not an obstacle to the development and freedom of women, but in fact it gives women more confidence, more self-esteem, peace of mind, and peace of mind as well as heart, so that they can work at their best and play their role for the betterment of society.
اللهم صل على محمد